From a kid that can lift 4 times her own body weight to a child that performs 600 push-ups and sit-ups every single day. Join us as we take a look at the 10 strongest kids around the world.
Originally from the Ukraine, Richard Sandrak moved to the US when he was 2 years old. He began training soon after his arrival in the US, starting out with light stretches and martial arts exercises, then progressing into bodybuilding. Sandrak's intense daily routine consisted of 600 push-ups and sit-ups, as well as 300 squats. Known as Little Hercules, Sandrak was able to bench press an astonishing 82 kilos, which is 181 pounds by the time he was just 6 years old. Word of Sandrak's extraordinary feats of strength quickly spread, and he appeared in the 2004 documentary The World's Strongest Boy. In 2009, at the age of just 15, Sandrak starred in the film Little Hercules in 3D. In 2015, Sandrak unexpectedly quit bodybuilding, saying he was bored of it. He currently works as a stuntman at the Waterworld action show for Universal Studios in Hollywood. When Kane was just 12 years old, he could deadlift a mind-blowing 140 kilos, which is 308 pounds. He smashed the previous record by a massive 32.7 kilos, or 72 pounds, and in the process earned the title of World's Strongest Boy for his age group. To achieve this superhuman feat, Kane undertook a grueling program consisting of 272 kilo or 600 pound squats and 91 kilo 200 pound bench presses. When asked about his achievements, he said, "Other kids my age hang around the streets. I like to train. It feels sensational to have broken a world record. It's not something many 12-year-olds can say they've achieved, but this is just the beginning. I want to keep breaking records and setting a new world record every year if I can." Maryana Naumova is a bench press prodigy from Staraya, Russia. Growing up, she set an impressive 15 world records for her age category and won multiple world championships. In 2015, Naumova became the first female under the age of 18 to be allowed to compete in professional weightlifting tournaments. She set a bench press record at the 2015 Arnold Classic, lifting a mind-blowing 150 kilograms or 331 pounds. At the tender age of just 18, Naumova received the title of Master of Sport of Russia. However, in 2016, Naumova was disqualified from competition for 2 years after she tested positive to banned substances. There is very little reliable information available about Andrei Moroz. The younger brother of teen bodybuilder Sergei Moroz, Andrei began bodybuilding and martial arts at a very young age. At the age of just 13, he reportedly competed in an MMA bout. Although it was reported that he lost the fight, if it's true, it's still an incredible feat for a 13-year-old. There are official records of an Andrei Moroz competing out of Russia in the OC, Oplot Challenge MMA tournament on November 8, 2014. However, there is no photo and it doesn't list his age. If anyone has more info on this, please let us know in the comments section below. CJ Cummins started lifting weights when he was just 10 years old. He became the youngest lifter to complete a clean and jerk of twice his body weight, 200 pounds, at age 11, and set his first national record at 13. By age 16, Cummins already held more than 30 records, including the senior American record for the clean and jerk, with an astonishing 183 kilo or 403 pound lift. Dubbed the Michael Jordan of weightlifting, Cummins became the first American male weightlifter to make it into the world record books for nearly 50 years. He achieved all of this before his 17th birthday in a sport that typically sees an athlete peak in their late 20s to early 30s. Arat Hosseini from Babol, Iran, began practicing difficult gymnastic moves when he was just 9 months old. His father Muhammad claims his son practices for no more than 20 minutes a day, and said, "One day when I returned home from work and put my finger in Arat's hand, he got up slowly and, gripping my finger very tightly, pulled his legs off the ground. At that time I noticed the strength and power Arat had and was very surprised." By the age of 2, Hosseini was able to support his entire body weight on his hands while doing the splits atop the family's television. There are even photos on Hosseini's Instagram of the toddler free climbing a vertical brick wall without any help. Young Jinlong from Chuzhou, China truly is one of the strongest kids in the world. At the age of just 7, Young could lift his 90 kilo or 198 pound father into the air and carry a 100 kilo or 220 pound bag of cement over his shoulder. He already weighed more than 50 kilos and could even drag the family's van down the road using nothing more than a rope wrapped tightly around his body. The van, which weighed 1.85 tons, even had his father on board. Romanian-born Giuliano Stro, seen in the right of this picture, has abs even the best male supermodels would envy. When he was just 5 years old, he held the world record for the fastest ever 10-meter hand walk with a weighted ball between his legs. 1 year later, he broke the world record for the number of push-ups completed without letting his feet touch the ground. He also holds the world record for the longest human flag ever held. Stro can hold himself horizontally on a pole using only his arms to support himself for an incredible 1 minute 32 seconds. He can even complete 40 unassisted handstand push-ups and hold a one-handed handstand for more than 20 seconds. Claudiu Stru, who is 2 years younger, is following in his big brother's footsteps. He began training at just 18 months, performing backflips and splits between 2 metal rings. Fueled with pasta, protein-rich foods and vitamin powder, the boys endure a grueling 2-hour workout every morning led by their father, former boxer Yulian. Ukrainian Varvara Akulova was destined for greatness even at an early age. Daughter of circus performers Yuri and Larissa Akulova, Varvara was already performing handstands when she was just 1 year old. By the age of 3, she was already performing acrobatic routines alongside her parents, and by 4, she had started powerlifting. By age 6, Akulova could carry her father on her back while holding 2 kettlebells in her hands. Often referred to as the strongest girl in the world, Akulova holds 2 world records. In 2006, she managed to lift an unbelievable 300 kilos or 661 pounds, which is over 4 times her body weight. When Liam Hoekstra was just 5 months old, his adopted parents noticed he wasn't like other children. He was already able to hold himself off the ground with his arms parallel to the floor, a move known to gymnasts as the Iron Cross. When asked about her son's extraordinary strength, his mother said in an interview, "I would hold him up by his hands and he would lift himself into an iron cross. That's when we were like, whoa, this kid is weird." But it wasn't just Liam's strength that was becoming obvious, it was also his unusual appetite. He was eating more and more food to fuel his abnormal muscle growth. Concerned about Liam, his adopted parents decided to take him to a specialist. After running a series of tests, the specialists informed them that Liam's body was producing significantly less myostatin, a muscle growth inhibiting protein. By 8 months of age, Liam could do a chin-up, and by 18 months he was moving the family's furniture around the living room. When Liam turned 3, doctors performed a strength test on him and found that he had 40% more muscle than someone the same age and was already as strong as a 7-year-old.
Well, there's another episode down. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button? If you've been around a while, be sure to click that bell button to get all our latest channel updates. Also remember to follow us on all our social medias @SlappedHam, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.